Def. Washington Post. In Butler, Pennsylvania, a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump took an alarming turn when loud cracks, resembling gunshots, interrupted his speech. The Secret Service quickly intervened, whisking Trump off stage as the crowd erupted in panic. Trump, visibly distressed and with what appeared to be blood on his face, was later seen raising his fist while being escorted by security. The source of the noises remains unclear, and no immediate details were provided about any injuries. President Biden, when asked, mentioned he had not been briefed about the incident. Yahoo US. During a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Donald Trump was hurriedly escorted off stage after loud noises startled the crowd. This rally was poised to be a significant event where Trump might announce his vice presidential pick ahead of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Trump has been teasing his decision, likening it to a dramatic reveal on a reality TV show. Speculation has been rife about potential candidates, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio and Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. Despite the chaos at the rally, Trump has continued to hint at a grand unveiling of his VP pick, possibly during the convention itself, reminiscent of past Republican conventions. Australian Broadcasting Corporation. At a rally in Pennsylvania, former President Donald Trump was abruptly removed from the stage after multiple shots were heard. The crowd was thrown into chaos as Trump clutched his face, with visible blood on his ear. The Secret Service swiftly escorted him to safety, and the crowd began chanting, "USA, USA." The Trump campaign later confirmed he was unharmed and being checked at a local medical facility. This rally was Trump's last scheduled event before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, where he is expected to be endorsed as the party's presidential candidate. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson expressed his prayers for Trump following the incident. Yahoo US. In a tense Saturday meeting with centrist Democrats, President Joe Biden fiercely defended his foreign policy credentials against criticisms from lawmakers like Representative Jason Crow, who expressed voter concerns over national security. Biden, raising his voice, dismissed these concerns as crap and pointed to his achievements, such as rebuilding NATO. Despite this, several members, including Representative Mark Vesey and Representative Chrissy Houlihan, raised issues about Biden's polling and campaign strategy. The president, who has faced scrutiny over his age and debate performance, urged the group to bring their hard questions. Although no one called for Biden to step down, the meeting highlighted internal party concerns, which were also relayed to House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Biden's assertive stance aimed to reassure the new Democrat coalition of his commitment to retaining the White House and flipping the House in November. South China Morning Post. At a presidential town hall in Philadelphia, Vice President Kamala Harris urged Asian Americans to support her and President Joe Biden in the upcoming election, warning of the risks posed by a potential return of Donald Trump. Describing the election as existential, Harris highlighted Trump's history of xenophobia and fearmongering. Addressing a supportive audience, Harris emphasized the Biden administration's achievements, such as the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act and infrastructure projects like the revitalization of Philadelphia's Chinatown. Despite interruptions from protesters, the crowd's chants of "4 more years" underscored their support. Harris, navigating the delicate dynamics within the Democratic Party, reinforced Biden's resilience and their joint commitment to fighting for the American people. The event, part of a broader effort to mobilize the fastest-growing voting bloc in the U.S., saw Harris balancing her defense of Biden with subtle preparations to step up if necessary. South China Morning Post. Wu Guangheng, founder of the 5GH Foundation, celebrated a victory as Wiley, a U.S. academic publisher, launched an investigation into suspected misconduct in one of its journals, flagged by Wu's team. The foundation, funded by the Chinese government, focuses on exposing academic misconduct, a role traditionally held by Western entities. Recently, Wu's team investigated Professor M. Santosh from the China University of Geosciences for publishing an unusually high number of papers, uncovering conflicts of interest where Santosh acted as the handling editor for his own work. This investigation is part of China's broader push to enhance the quality of its academic journals through initiatives like the Journal Excellence Action Plan. Wu's team uses big data and AI to detect misconduct, aiming to improve the integrity of Chinese scientific publications. Their efforts have drawn public attention and additional leads, highlighting the importance of independent watchdogs in maintaining academic standards. Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Joel Hill's world was turned upside down when his sister and a close friend required urgent medical intervention to survive, challenging his deeply ingrained conspiracy theory beliefs. Growing up in a family that celebrated alternative views, Joel was taught to distrust the government and modern medicine, believing that vaccines were designed to make people sick. Similarly, Jules Diamond, once a fervent anti-vaxxer, found solace in conspiracy theories during a tumultuous period of homelessness in New Zealand. Both Joel and Jules eventually rejected these beliefs, driven by personal experiences and the realization that their new communities accepted them for who they were, not for their ideologies. Joel's faith in conspiracy theories waned as they shifted towards right-wing extremism and anti-Semitism, while Jules was moved by a heartfelt conversation with her son. The journey out of the conspiracy rabbit hole was fraught with challenges, but ultimately, both found liberation in letting go of their former beliefs. Yahoo US. In Palm Beach County, elections officials have started mailing ballots to residents who prefer to vote from home, ahead of this year's general elections. However, a new state law requires Floridians to renew their request for mail-in ballots every 2 years, a significant change from the previous policy allowing indefinite requests. The law, enacted in 2021 amid baseless claims of election fraud, is now fully in effect, and voters have until August 8 to request a mail-in ballot. County Supervisor of Elections Wendy Sartori-Link emphasized the urgency of this deadline, as all previous requests expired after the 2022 general election. Critics argue that the law, signed by Governor Ron DeSantis, is a voter suppression tactic aimed at reducing turnout among demographics more likely to vote Democratic. Legal challenges have been mounted, with some parts of the law deemed unconstitutional. Voters can request a ballot through various means, including online, by phone, or in person, but must provide identification details to complete the process. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon wakes ancient streets, beating change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all in play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the cars, marching strong with mighty force. Whoa. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore, east meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all the play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew. Nations strengthen, bold review.